Hola, I'm Fivers and welcome to Revive Witch. In today's video we're gonna take a look at the new war doll that just got released. The new doll is called Betsy and she is a Saltstone destroyer. And yes, she is a doll from the Chinese Halloween event of last year. It's a bit weird to receive a Halloween doll after the summer event, but they are trying to make the global version catch up with the Chinese version. So hey. Well, as we always do, we're going to check her abilities and passive at max level. Her skill 1 is called Trick or Treat, Halloween vibes here. It costs 300 energy and she does physical damage into a single enemy. Whips a single target to steal the candy in their pocket, dealing physical damage equal to 500% of attack. Increases damage dealt by 12% for 10 seconds. Well, her skill 1 has a standard cost of 300 energy, and does a pretty good amount of damage. It's the second best skill 1 among destroyers, with Kapla being the current leader. And not only that, this skill boosts the damage dealt of Betsy for the next 10 seconds. Then, her skill 2 is called Pumpkin Part. It costs 3 chaos energy and it's a physical attack to all enemies. Summons a pumpkin bomb at the front to deal physical damage equal to 450% of attack to all enemy targets. Increases damage dealt by 12% for 10 seconds, stacking up to 2 times. It sounds like a pretty good amount of damage. The problem with the AoE abilities in this game is that we are not gonna get the full potential of them with the current post-game, because most of the time we are going to be fighting both stages of normally one enemy and sometimes 2 enemies. But we don't have any boss stage versus 3 enemies right now. The day that this happens, the meta will change. Until then, we have to look at this type of skills like if we were fighting versus 1 enemy. But also with what I have just told you guys, this skill 2 is still able to do a pretty good amount of damage and boost the damage dealt by Betsy like her skill 1, but this time it can stack 2 times, reaching the 24%. Having a buff to increase damage dealt by 32% as max with both skills. Then her passive is called Wreak Havoc. Betsy deals 40% more damage during the first 60 seconds of combat. Ooh. This passive is pretty good. Our matches are supposed to be under 30 seconds, so we're going to count as her passive is going to be always active in our fights. This increases her damage of both skills, and now she's able to have a buff to increase her damage dealt by 72%. This almost makes it to double her damage. So for now, Betsy seems like a pretty good damage dealer among destroyers. Her unique equipment came at the same time as Betsy. You are able to pull for it on the recollection summons. So let's take a look at her unique equipment at level 60. But like I said on my video doing the review of Ser and her unique equipment, I don't recommend you to put her unique equipment at level 60. Her unique equipment is called Dark Stalking. At max level gives 4500 attack, 22,500 health, a critical rate of 15%, and 1500 physical defense. And the effect of her unique equipment is increases critical chance by 40% and critical damage by 40% during the first 60 seconds of combat. Ooh. This is a pretty huge bonus of critical chance and critical damage. This bonus, combined with the 15% critical rate up of the stats of the unique equipment, if I'm not wrong guys, Betsy is the doll with the highest chance of doing a critical hit. This plus the good bonus of 40% to her critical damage. I don't know, we could be in front of a new meta critical doll? I'm going to share with you a bit of theory crafting as I always like to do guys. Like the first thing that comes to my mind right now, if you combine Betsy with Doreen and let's say Ser, I think that we could be pretty close of getting that 100% critical chance. If we are lucky with Doreen's passive, of course, plus the buff of the skill 2 of Ser. This combined with the buff that these two characters give to the critical damage, I don't know. We could have right here the 100% critical team. Let me know in the comment section what do you think, and if you think about some other options to make this happen. I also would like to receive from some of you some videos or pictures if you're able to try these combos. Just let me know guys, I will enjoy that. To finish, I'm going to put on the screen a graph of the destroyer's damage, using 12 order energy and 12 chaos energy, just to be able to compare them. As you can see, the orange bar is the damage dealt by their skill 1, the purple bar is the damage dealt by their skill 2, and the grey bar is the total damage, combining the damage dealt by their skill 1 and the skill 2. And yeah, seems like we have a new leader among destroyer guys. But hey, keep the secret. So, should you pull for Betsy? It depends. If you're a new player and you don't have Isabel or Selania, yes, go for Betsy. She's going to be your best damage dealer. But don't forget that you will have to get her unique equipment, at least once. And I would recommend to get one extra copy to reach level 40 and leave it there. But hey, I only recommend this if you don't have Isabel or Selania, so you will build Betsy as your main physical damage dealer. If this is not your case, I could say that you don't have any hurry to get her. She's not an exclusive doll, so probably you will get her on a random pull in the future. And of course, if you like her design, just do it. And that's it for today's video. I hope that I have helped you. Thank you so much for watching, leave a comment, drop a like and consider subscribing if you wanna see more Witch content in the future, and see you in the next video. Ciao!